I love coffee, but I have never loved my coffee. So today we are starting a 4-week series in which I go on an adventure to make the perfect cup of pour over. I have not made a pour over in maybe 7 months. Today is going to be a lot of like getting back into it and remembering how to do it. I also want to clarify, this is not a tutorial. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am excited for the adventure of figuring it out and hopefully changing our cold brew life. So if you don't know, I was previously a latte girly, and we had the Breville espresso machine, which I loved until I found out the inside is made of Teflon, which basically means that all of the hot water pumped for the espresso has gone through tubes and leached microplastics. But unfortunately, Teflon also has PFAS, which is forever chemicals, if you've heard that term before, and obviously I'm not down to drink that. I want to drink something better. So we switched over to pour over a couple of months ago, and I love the aesthetic. I love that it's all hand brewed. Chef's kiss on so many aspects of it. However, we have really struggled to get a good cup of pour over. Initially, I was super into making pour over and it kept coming out like acidic and bad. So I kind of gave up, and I have been primarily drinking tea and cold brew that we brought from the grocery store, which is just ridiculous. We have a pour over and I love coffee. So I am dedicated over the next month to figuring out how to make a fantastic cup of pour over coffee. Last night, I spent a good bit of time doing research on what I think might be causing the problem. So here are a couple things that I am going to try today. I'm going to be using Alex's latest recipe, which I have tried before and I didn't love, so we might modify that a little bit. I'm gonna avoid pouring it on the walls of the rim, so basically aiming for the middle, which is important for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why, but we're gonna do that. I'm also only gonna make 1 cup at a time. I feel like what's off right now is our bean to water ratio. So one thing that we totally messed up was we were doing 2 cups at once. So we thought that we could just like double the pour over recipe, and apparently like that is absolutely not how it works. And the other thing that I think I've been doing wrong is like when I'm making a pour over, I'll like shake it to make sure like all of the liquid gets wet, and that's called like over agitation apparently. So I don't know what to expect. I just really want a delicious cup of coffee. So yeah, and if you have any tips, please let me know. I just love coffee. That's all. I'm just a girl and I just want to have really delicious pour over. So let's do it. Welcome to our little cozy coffee corner where we've got all of our coffee supplies. This is what we're starting with. So we're gonna be doing 24 grams of beans with 350 grams of water. And I'm nervous, but also so excited because I think that we have leftover whipped cream in the fridge. So your girl's excited. I feel like another issue that I've been having a lot is I keep changing what beans I'm using. So these beans are from a coffee shop in Wisconsin that we fell in love with. The issue is that we are 100% almost out. So I feel like that's gonna change things too. So I feel like I need to make it a point this week to go and find a bean that can like sustain this whole process. I'm also very excited. So I think I've showed this before, but this is our chestnut C2S grinder. The reason that this is important is because it has a burr inside of it. Can you see that? It's deep in there, but it's a burr grinder rather than a blade grinder, and so this gives us a lot of different settings. I don't feel confident enough to change the settings today. Oh, that smells so good. So we're gonna leave these as is for right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm stalling just because I'm nervous, but it's time to get in and do the themes. I feel like this is too hot. I think I read something about if you use hot water, it can like burn the coffee. So you just wet it. And this is important because if you don't use like hot water, apparently the temperature difference from the bag to the thing, it matters, question mark? I don't know. I watched that in a video last night. Just rip off the Band-Aid, baby. Okay, I feel like I've seen a lot of people make like a little insertion in the middle. They say not to use your finger because it like impacts it too much. So we're just gonna like try this chopstick. We'll see how it goes. It smells acidic, so I'm getting concerned. It's time for the rest of the water. Okay, so just based off of smell, it's already smelling really strong, so I'm nervous. But cheers and bottoms up. Okay, that's very, very, very acidic. I know you're probably like judging me, but this is my favorite, so like I don't even care. 2. Okay, I feel like this is the true test because I don't make my coffee. It's like fine, I guess. It's definitely better than the last time I made it, but it tastes so acidic. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, this just sucks. I'm just so unsatisfied with this. But I know I can fix this. One of my besties in college always said that if you're having a bad day, all you need to do is add whipped cream to your coffee. So, actually does help. It really does. It is approximately 4 days later and I'm still recovering from the disappointment of the pour over. I really thought I had like nailed down the recipe and the tricks, but that's okay because it's a 4-week challenge, so I am indeed going to try again. Right now I'm drinking cold brew because I'm tired of making pour overs that taste horrible. But I do have a new idea that I am excited to try. So come back next week and you can see if it works. Thank you guys for following along in my chaotic journey to discover how to make the perfect pour over. I hope that you have something delicious to drink and that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.